Now, investors are getting a little nervous about how Malaysia will be affected by Donald Trump's plans to scrap global trade deals, and its currency, the ringgit, is weakening as a result. Now, that is bad news for some Malaysians, perhaps, but visitors from neighbouring Singapore are now able to pick up some bargains, as Patrick Fok reports.
Malaysia's ringgit's been on a roller coaster ride in recent months. A weakening in the price of oil, one of the country's key exports, has piled pressure on the currency, while the outflow of funds from emerging markets following Donald Trump's US election victory has only made matters worse. But in neighbouring Singapore, there are plenty capitalising on the trend.
It's really cheaper to go shopping in Malaysia, and I think people will actually change more ringgit and go there and shop.
I change for my expenses, my own expenses. Actually, I am Malaysian. That's why I change it for just my own expenses.
While the ringgit's plight isn't necessarily unlike what's happening to other emerging market currencies right now, efforts by Malaysia's central bank to curb speculators have spooked investors. At the height of the Asian financial crisis in 1998, Malaysia introduced capital controls, preventing any offshore trading of the currency.
That had people stuck, and that memory is still in investors' minds. So when things become a little bit more challenging, I think the first reaction is then to reduce Malaysian ringgit exposure.
And expectations the US central bank will raise rates more quickly than previously expected could send the ringgit into a tailspin. Now, this is Change Alley in downtown Singapore, well known for competitive rates, and there are a lot of changes around here so people can come and compare and find the best conversion deals possible. And there's been a lot of Malaysian ringgit changing hands here lately. We're just going to find out a little bit more from this gentleman. So I understand there's been a big demand for Malaysian ringgit lately. Can you tell us how much more ringgit's been changing hands than usual?
Normally, I will say that the demand has increased by maybe another like 100% more, double than normal time. I think because the ringgit last time used to be below 303, now it's become like 307, around that range.
And you guys know more about currency than anybody else in town. Where do you see the ringgit headed next?
Looks like now the trend is like going down. So sometime I believe that maybe at the later parts, probably ringgit may stabilize it. But right now it's going down.